For what is our hope or our joy or our crown of boasting before our Lord Jesus at his coming? Crown of boasting. Let's talk NCAA, Freeman family, March Madness. I, right now, am number one. It's not even close. Of the 18 contestants in the Freeman Family March Madness test, I am taunting and boasting and trash talking every single solitary one of them. And I've actually admitted that I am insufferable. And my godly wife has reminded me that I'm insufferable much more often than just March. And so, that's right. When he's talking about boasting, a crown of boasting, he's not talking about bragging. He's actually looking forward to the judgment seat of Christ. I mean, he's talking about what he is going to say when he stands before Christ. Now, we all know that all of us will stand before Christ. We know that from our previous studies. All of us are going to stand before Christ, and we're going to have to give an account. And Paul is saying, I'm going to be proud while I'm there. I'm going to be able to stand there and talk about all of this, that I've run the good race, that I fought the good fight. And so he's going to be able to do all of those. The judgment seat of Christ refers to something called the Bema. And oftentimes you'll see pastors put up a picture of Corinth where Paul stood trial, and it was a raised platform. And oftentimes you'll hear pastors talk about Pontius Pilate sitting on a platform and that being a judgment seat. That's not what this judgment seat is. This is like the Olympian Games or the Isthmian Games in Corinth, where there was a raised platform and a judge would sit there and look down on the event, and the judge would actually award awards. They would award crowns. And when he's talking about wearing a crown, he's saying that I am going to run this race full speed, all on, and I'm going to win a crown. And he's calling all of us to that work, that we go full speed. And we may be in the last half of our life. You may be in the, you may be in the final lap or the final stretch, but he's saying, go. Now, we're blessed because this Bema seat is not a seat of condemnation. We're not going to be condemned. It's going to be all rewards. Now, you want to get a crown, though, right? You need to do something to do that. There's going to be other judgment seats that don't involve this. And so if you're not on the team, if you haven't accepted Christ, you're going to be at a different judgment seat, and there will be condemnation, and it's going to be awful. So make sure you're lined up for this one so that you'll get a reward.